Hey, what's up, everyone? I believe you already, you know, there's a part of me deep inside, as silly as it is. Um, I'm expecting someone to tell me, hey, it's a prank, it's not real. But considering that, we knew that his time was coming, I have to accept it, that the great Stan Lee, creator of Marvel, is has passed away. Guess and I was at work, all right, and I was doing some, you know, I was at work and working on my stuff and all that. I get a call from the accountant at my job, and she asked me for a bill that we received for some order, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll get right on it. And soon, like the second after that, she told me, oh, by the way, Greg, your friend Stan is dead. I'm like, wait, I don't have a friend named Stan. And she tells me, Stan Lee. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I was just frozen. And I just couldn't believe it. Then I did a quick Google search, and turns out that it was real. Again, in the back of my mind, there's a part of me that still can't accept it, but I have to get back to reality and confront this music that we're not gonna get any Stan Lee ever. He's gone forever. Actually, no, not forever. He may be gone in body and soul, but let's face it, his legacy is not only untouchable, but is by far eternal. And I can tell you that even if I had immortality at my side, I still wouldn't have enough time to tell how much of a great impact his legacy has left us. How much of a great treasure of his creation is. If you already know what I do, other than reviewing One Piece chapters and talk about video games or whatnot, I love to write. My dream is to become a novelist and also to become a manga writer, to write on my own manga project. And earlier one of my early influences is, of course, Stan Lee. To be precise, Spider Man. When I was a kid, I used to wake up Saturday morning and I was watching, I think it was on Fox Kids, I used to watch Spider Man. And man, like we were always talking about the show when we got back at school the next week after that. Um, and of course, Spider Man was for me a hero that we could all relate to. He wasn't perfect. Every time he tried to do good, the press always bashed him. He had money problem. He had problem with girls, and he was just such a human character, such a human hero. Some years ago, I bought this anthology of Spider-Man, and in it, Stanley said that when he was walking around the street, people always associating him with Spider-Man, and despite that he had created so many characters and heroes, but Spider-Man was always the one that came up when it comes to Stan Lee, and obviously it was because Spider-Man was the most human hero that he had created. I believe that is from my point of view. And yeah, and it was that, and this hero, this creation that he created was one of the reasons why I also love reading and writing and creating stories and all that. So the fact that you know we're not gonna get to see him anymore, it's really sad. It hurts me on the inside, because for as for the writer and artist that I want to become, if it wasn't for him, for his creations, I would have never. desired this path. I would have never had this drive to write, to create stories, to share my stories with people. Um, so it's really it's messed up. I know he was 95, and you know his time was coming soon, but you know that's what it is with idols. We admire them for what they do, and we're never ready to let them go. And even though you are expecting it, it sucks when it happens. But I can tell you that the impact he left on this planet, that is priceless. The guy, my God, like I said, there's not enough time for a human to tell this entire story, the entire story of Stan Lee. Uh, my God, he created so many. This Marvel universe, you know, it's infinite. And the impact it had to many artists today. You know, working hard and being inspired by Stan Lee, looking up to him, and again, I'm mumbling and all that, but still can't believe that he's gone. I just, you know, uh, we always get cameo of Stan Lee in the Marvel movies. Now, uh, I'm guessing that we're gonna get one in Captain Marvel and in the last Avenger movie. Sorry, in the next Avengers movie. Uh, but it's not gonna feel the same when we're not gonna see a cameo of Stan Lee anymore. See, I almost associated Stan Lee with Spider Man, but Um, anyways, I just, oh my God, can't believe the guy's gone. I mean, like I said, we knew that his time was coming soon. He has been sick a lot of times during the last year, but you just never ready to let go. But you know what? I am pretty sure that his legacy, Marvel, that will live forever. Like I don't see that coming to an end anytime soon. It will live forever. So, Stanley, wherever your spirit is, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. You have contributed to this geek family worldwide in a most unique and enormous way that nobody can ever do in this lifetime or the next. Of course, I would love to offer my sincerest condolences to the family and friends of the departed. And I gotta say, today is a dark day for the entire geek universe, for comic book history. But at the same time, we can be proud of Stan the Man, of the treasure he gave us throughout all these years, of the amazing and inspirational work that he showed us, and you can never take that away from him. And seriously, there's not going to be another guy like him ever in history. But the only thing I can do right now, that we all can do, is saying thank you. So, Stan, um, rest in peace. Rest in peace with your wife. You too deserve it. You too deserve it. And may you be together. And most of all, Stan, thank you so much. Thank you for so many things. But thank you.